Hey, welcome back, Gus, to this episode of the NFT Podcast. It seems like I've already seen you. It was our first episode together.
Exactly our first date.
Yeah, our first date. This man believed in me from the beginning, and I'm happy to have you back here because when we finished, he said, "No, I need to talk about a lot of stuff again about NFTs." And I was a bit shy in the sense that no, maybe 30 minutes are okay. I don't know, maybe it was my first time, but now I think that we learned more. We learned both a lot more about NFTs. So
Yeah,
what?
absolutely. I need to catch up with a couple of your podcasts because you're uploading so quickly.
Yeah.
I cannot even catch up now.
Great to know, man. Yeah. 5 episodes in 2 weeks, and very a lot of more to upload this week. We started also with like semi celebrities, so let's see what happens next. But so, what are your NFTs news? So let's start talking about yourself. What's your updates in the NFTs world? Like what was like good news or bad news with your heart in the last month?
Yeah, to be honest, it's I think I'm noticing that the market, the mainstream is a bit going quieter.
Yeah,
These like at least this Monday and this week, I think other things are happening. But I think since SNL did their bit, did you
yeah.
see it? The
SNL.
yeah, Saturday Night Live.
Ah, yeah, yeah. So they made the video, the music
Yeah,
video.
yeah, yeah.
Oh man, that's amazing that video.
Was amazing. Yeah. So
Yeah,
that's why I
yeah,
think after that it exploded, like reached the peak, absolute peak, and now I think the other things are happening, and it slowly will slow down, like from the mainstream, and it will be just happening between the people who basically the industry only.
yeah,
Because I saw it also, the luxury brands are doing it now. So
yeah.
it will be a bit of, wave of celebrities, brands, and everyone just trying to sell something.
Yeah, so we can say that we are still in a NFT in a place that is more related to like these main heavens. We still haven't reached that market that sustain itself every day. We have like main havens that brings all the drops, all the trend of for example, if
Yeah.
you go to Google Trends, you will see like from February and March the peak on the NFT world. And yeah, but yeah, that's it. But we see a lot of celebrities in this month that dropped, like Snoop Dogg. We
Yeah.
saw like Aston Martin. We saw like 6 9. We saw,
Then
of course, my Cuban is going to make his NFT company work, and yeah,
everyone basically,
yeah, everyone.
everyone just catching up.
Yeah. They want to. No one wants to miss. Like also Kate Moss, Don Diablo, like music. I don't know, because everything started with art. Of
Mm,
course, no, everything started with gaming at the very beginning on NFTs.
yeah.
In February, March, we see like a lot of art joining this world, and now I can see more at least for my personal view, I can see more music. And one interesting that I can see it's moving. In fact, one of my next guests would be some in this world. It's fashion design. It seems
Hmm.
like fashion design, like also I think it was Gucci and other that
Yeah.
started. Fashion design is joining this world. Yeah.
Hmm. Yeah, exactly. And we will see now the rest as well, following up, and then hopefully it will slow down so it's becomes a bit more sustainable, right?
Yeah. And this is
We-
this is what you prefer as an artist? You wanted like more slowing down?
Because I think these people are just dropping things that won't be really valuable in the near
Yeah.
future. It seems now they just want to be first, like
Yeah.
to drop anything and just say that they did the NFT.
Yeah,
and it was basically like the way SNL presented that even a cleaner knows what NFTs are.
yeah,
So I think we're at this point that you know somebody has to start create like a real value, artistic value, or some kind of not just dropping anything or converting existing projects and dropping into NFTs without the context of the NFT and how you would like to present yourself perhaps in a different way. Because if you do like a printed art or a actual physical object, you don't want to just take a picture and converted that into NFT only. Like the
yeah.
guys did burn the Banksy painting, right?
The banks, they
Yeah,
burn it. Yeah, yeah. They bought the Musky painting and they destroy it. This is not something so good maybe for the end. It's just an eye. It's a marketing movement. It's a
yeah,
marketing strategy. Okay, it's cool. It can work, but
yeah.
it doesn't have to become like the main thing we want to see in the NFTs world.
Yeah,
But
I
yeah,
think people are just experimenting now and just
yeah,
trying, but
yeah,
I think real stuff will come shortly because now everyone just started to. Somebody who does not have accounts, I noticed that they just started to collaborate with somebody who has the account, like on foundations, where it's members only.
yeah.
So you
Members
can
only.
see bigger artists who doesn't have the accounts on foundation makerspace, so they collaborate with anybody who can post it.
Like maybe smaller artists that can post their work. Oh
Yeah,
wow.
yeah, exactly. So big artists are approaching anyone who has the access to publish it. So
Yeah.
that's why now you see a lot of speculation. So
Yeah,
hopefully,
yeah, me
by the
too.
end of the year.
I had a bit of FOMO at the beginning. This is why I started this podcast,
Mm,
and it's very. I had to silence all the notifications like of the new drops because
yeah,
this is exactly what we're saying. I think that now we're seeing a lot of NFTs that they don't have a proper value. They're just
yeah,
like everyone is becoming like a collectionist. Everyone's discovered this amazing world of collectionists, or everyone think that you can buy now an NFT and sell it for 10x in 1 month, 1 year, I don't know.
yeah,
But this this is there are first, there are too many artists. Second,
yeah,
this is not, I think, the real power of NFTs.
yeah,
NFTs, we are not at the beginning. We are more than the beginning. So we cannot know now which will be the great value for them in the future, but we can start
yeah.
imagining. And so I can ask you, what do you think that can make now, in your opinion, an NFT is more valuable? What makes it useful and not unuseful, and not just a funny thing to buy or to create for everyone?
Yeah, I think the real value will be once the real artist creates something on purpose to create and turn it into
Yeah,
NFT. And because now you said there's too many artists, I think it's just too many accounts posting pixel punks
yeah,
and pixel cars
yeah,
and everything. Is just everyone.
yeah.
It looks now OpenSea looks like a Giphy. You
Yeah,
know,
yeah, yeah. It's full
it's
of
like
trash now.
anything. It looks so bad. Like you open the most
Uh,
view page, it's like anything. Kings of Leon, then you have pictures of nudity, porn, anything.
oh my god.
I think they
Yeah,
have to clean it up somehow, or I don't know. When you go on the homepage, you have the big names, but as well, they're not uh, gonna have like value or something.
yeah,
Some are just a big names to attract the masses, but
yeah,
you need like a real artist creating projects, collaborations, mixing
yeah.
music, visuals, creating something new, something that it is on purpose NFT. And
Yeah,
yeah,
this is why I've never also bought like something to collect, because I always thought that it needs to have a value for me. before
Yeah.
than for everyone. Because if it has got value for me, then I can say, okay, I attribute a value on this and I can resell it maybe later for something
Mm.
else.
Like we
Yeah,
spoke before, I said like what you're supposed to be buying, and I said like you just need to buy anything that you really like,
yeah,
or uh, just a real artist's work, because I think now you can get a really good price from actual artists who's been doing some kind of visual stuff and now started to
yeah,
turn some pieces into NFT. So I think now it's the moment to get those pieces for
yeah,
real undervalued price
yeah,
before this takes off and they can see that you have more sales as a digital asset than as a physical painting.
yeah,
Because also I was posting the other day, I was saying like in 2000s you have like everything on the internet was free. In 2010 you started to have some premium items like a stock footage, stock images,
yeah.
and now 2020 digital assets are as expensive as physical assets.
Yeah,
And to
and also more like they've been sold like
exactly.
digital. Yeah, yeah,
And like now you say that when designers are designing anything and everything has to be focused digital first. So I
yeah,
was saying like 2030 will be digital only focused. So you won't be even thinking about like a physical aspect of perhaps anything. So you'll have like a shows and concerts and anything, some kind
yeah.
of Burning Man only online, you
Yeah,
know.
yeah, yeah, yeah. And of course, it's more easy to use. It's more easy to have. I see.
Yeah,
I
even
can.
to store it.
Yeah, yeah. Even to store it. Yeah, yeah. I think we will see like NFT staking. I saw the other day. Also, I don't remember now the name because they are also similar now. But I saw
Mm.
a company that can transform your NFT like in a
Hmm.
storage of value in which you can keep other NFTs. So I think it
Hmm.
will be more interesting when NFTs are going to be like this token, this useful token for application like in finance, maybe
Hmm.
something related to finance, or yes, not just art, not just art and culture now.
You know what I was thinking? Another solution. If you don't know, for example, what you get from the NFTs, I was thinking also to get it myself, like NFT futures, like you have Nasdaq.
Yeah,
So on my wallet that I have, they have like a verified NFT futures that includes. I don't think OpenSea has. I think it's included Rarible,
yeah,
some other companies, and basically you have. I'll try to find it if I type NFT.
yeah,
And I was thinking maybe to get a little piece of that. Let's see, we have NFT protocol, NFT index, and you have to do quantity. Let's see what's the okay. So you have a few companies there. So basically, it's like an index, like Nasdaq or S&P
yeah,
500, and it's
yeah.
basically NFT. So I think that would be safe if you want to get something like that in that area to
Huh.
get NFT index. I will send
Ah,
it to
so yeah,
you.
so you say that are now are burning like index funds for NFTs, like
Yeah,
oh yeah, and where is
and
it?
what?
NFT
So
index.
so
Where
it's
is it? Where did you buy it? Where did you find it?
I have on the Zerion wallet.
Zerion
Zerion.
what? I don't know what is.
Yeah, I don't know. It came with something once I was setting up. This came like one of the solutions how to get it. And there you have the marketplaces. You have CryptoKitties,
Ah,
which is zero, NFT fund,
ah.
NFT indexes. Zerion, did you find it?
Yeah, yeah, I found it now, Zerion. And they create when? So this month they created like this index?
I don't know when, perhaps very recently, but
Very
there
recently.
are now like a five companies. So I think this is quite interesting.
So you can
Uh,
invest in all the NFT market.
Yeah, exactly. Like
And is it
Nasdaq,
is it
basically.
is it comprehensive for all kinds of NFTs, or is like more NFTs index in art, NFT index in culture, in sport, NFT in gaming? I don't know.
I think the actual marketplaces, because you have some names I don't know, but I know Rarible is there, Meme, and what else? Decentraland Mana. So
Oh,
some companies I never heard of, but there's a few indexes. So perhaps if you look for some familiar names, that would be a way to go. And these are verified.
yeah, and I can
So
see it
this is a
here.
very interesting approach.
This is very interesting,
Can
and
you
I
see
can
it
see
there?
when everything started on the 3 of February, the index was at 0, and
Yeah,
boom, day after was at 100, and then keep growing very fast in like, yeah, 1 month, 2 month, and now it's
yeah,
650
yeah.
NFT index. Underlying tokens, let's see the tokens that he has got: Polygon, Engine Coin, Meme, Avegochi, there's something that I can see a lot, Rarible,
Mm,
Decentraland, X
yeah.
Infinity, of course, and Sand. I don't know, like Sand and Polygon. I don't know what. Ah, yeah, Polygon. I saw the other day. I don't remember what I do. So it has
Mm-hmm,
got 8 items, and let's see what he says. The NFT index is a digital asset index designed to track tokens' performance within the NFT industry. Is weighted by based on the value of each token's circulating supply. The NFT index aims to track NFT projects in decentralized finance that show a commitment to ongoing maintenance and development. Hmm. Okay. So it's everything related. All these projects here are related to decentralized finance. And let's see, the biggest allocation is of this Polygon Matic. Let's
mm-hmm.
well, do you know it, or we go we
I
can dive
heard
it?
of,
We can dive deep on it, like Polygon. What is it? Polygon
to be
is a gaming.
honest,
I don't know. Let's see. Polygon
yeah,
is a gaming
same.
website in partnership. No, no, I don't know. I don't think it's this one.
Yeah, I heard of, but I don't know exactly what it is. But this is
Matic
interesting.
Network. Hmm.
But there's a few of these indexes, so that's very interesting. So perhaps some will be based on more gaming, some will be based and
Yeah,
including
yeah.
more art and marketplaces.
This
And
is very
so this is
interesting,
very
man.
interesting.
Yeah, and this is the only one that you spot, like the only one site or the only one index, or did you find other index?
Well, on this one, I spotted, let's see, there's NFT protocol, then we have NFT index, and let's see, some are not verified. So these two
Yeah,
are okay. So NFT platform index and NFT index. So these three, including NFT protocol, are verified. So by the actual wallet. So I think something that you know that it is real.
yeah.
And
NFT.
there's so many unverified items.
Yeah, yeah. I can see. Yeah. How about NFT platform index coin? Here is it. And the NFT platform index coin is just $26 today. I need to understand better the difference between the other one of it. But anyway,
Yeah.
I can see that Uniswap is something that's coming a lot here. Do you know something more about Uniswap that you'd like to share with me?
No, to be honest, I just found this just yesterday. I was looking into it and it was like at the top promoted like NFT and I thought I heard like people already trading NFT industry and I heard what exactly you're doing because you don't have like public companies or nothing like on bigger platforms. And I
Yeah,
think on this wallet, because they're like focused on blockchain and etc., you have
yeah,
these verified indexes. So that's
yeah,
very interesting. I think just to learn it, to see, and it's very early. So I think it's you can get like a small piece and keep it to see where it's going.
okay, Great. Yeah, I think that from what I know, the difference between Uniswap and Coinbase, like and Binance, that they are the two biggest markets, the two biggest
Oh yeah.
crypto markets, is more that anyway they've got like, okay, they are decentralized, but they've got like a single authority, so the company that
Mm,
operates the exchange, that requires users to place funds under their control. But Uniswap is
mm,
fully decentralized, so it's not owned by a single entity, but
mm,
it has got a unique trading model called an automated liquidity protocol. And
mm.
I think, yeah, this is this is for me the difference that I understand until now. Of course, it's open source, and yeah, we need to see. But anyway, yeah, there was a smart guy that on one of our previous episodes that told me,
Hmm.
hey, take all your cryptos, no your cryptos, take like 20% of your cryptos and put
Yeah.
them in staking on Uniswap. I don't know if you own cryptos and if you know about staking. I don't know. Do you own cryptos also? Or do you know like NFTs or cryptos, or you just do it working in it like as an artist?
I just have a little bit on the Coinbase
Yeah,
just to play around, but basically just started to look into this recently. But because like everyone had that uncertainty about okay where it's going, especially after the crash, so
yeah,
I stayed mainly on the sidelines.
yeah. You are learning. Let's say
Yeah,
you are
and
watching and learning.
yeah, and when you heard Coinbase was hacked some time ago, right?
It
Mm,
seems so, but anyway, now from what I've seen, it seems like one of the biggest
safest.
platform.
Yeah.
So I hope they solve those issues. Yeah, of course, maybe there is still some uh, people maybe are afraid now to make their coin in staking, also because staking is something so new, or to make
Mm.
the money like on Coinbase and these platforms. But I think
What
that
is staking?
what is staking? Staking is new for something new in DeFi. It seems that
Mm,
it means that you take your coins, let's say your Ethereum, you've got, I don't
mm,
know, two Ethereum, and you want to put one Ethereum inside this staking process
mm-hmm,
inside the platform. And what does it mean staking? It means that you cannot touch that Ethereum, so it's there in the sense that you cannot sell, you cannot trade it, but you
okay.
earn a percentage on that. So
Mm,
why you do this? So in the sense, you imagine you put like an Ethereum debt for 1 year, and it will
mm,
increase the value of like 5%. So 5% it will return it. And from what
mm-hmm,
I studied, people do this because this is what's called like, I think, the proof of stake. So in the sense that if there is a big community, because
mm-hmm,
every day the community of people that hold crypto values is increasing. So now that there is a bigger community,
mm-hmm,
uh, they it's like a way of trust, in the sense that
mm-hmm,
more people put their coins there, and they say, okay, I trust this platform,
mm-hmm,
so and I put this money here, so that this is my way of trusting this platform, and
mm-hmm,
to make it and to let it grow, so that more
mm-hmm.
and more people can join this platform too. Because of course, and I think that this time the moment is the problem is this one.
And where
So
that interest comes from, that interest of
from the platform itself,
okay,
that will reward
okay.
you with this.
Mm. And what they
So
do exactly, do they lend that
it's
or
like, do the land.
yeah,
I, do,
once you put it as a
I
stake?
think I think that once that you're staking, I think the
Mm.
fact of lending can be like an add-on, maybe some
Okay.
maybe there can be like some DeFi.
Higher
operations
risk,
that
something.
they also have like a land on. But I don't think so. I think they
Mm,
just take it them. Of course, someone will improve it, something like that. But for the
yeah.
moment, from what I know, I don't know if it's something that you can learn. But
Mm,
it's similar of the proof of work that we saw before in the miners community. So the
mm-hmm,
because the power of mining a Bitcoin is a lot, so you
mm,
really need so computational power, so internet and hardware power. The crypto community said, okay, I don't we do not all of us have got the power to mine this Bitcoin.
mm-hmm,
So which are the miners around the world that wants to do that? You
mm-hmm,
can you that are a miner that you have got a lot of hardware, a lot of stuff, a lot of computers, you can
mm,
mine this Bitcoin for the community because it costs
mm,
a lot of energy, it costs a lot of money to buy the whole infrastructure, and the
mm.
community itself will reward you with a Bitcoin. So this is the proof
Okay.
of work that was before in the mining. I think now that the proof of stakes mean something like that.
Mm-hmm,
So you don't need to extract like the coin. I don't know now
mm-hmm,
because now the coin is not like the Bitcoin that it needs to be extracted. Now there is Uniswap, Binance, or anyone else that just like create
yeah.
this coin, distribute it to the community, and so the
Mm,
proof is that who has got this coin say, hey, I've got this coin, so believe me
yeah.
that there is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1,000 to 100,000 people that owns this coin,
Mm-hmm,
and I stake it here, and I get a
mm,
reward for that. And it's
mm-hmm,
of course it's easier because I can stake my coin now. It's
yeah.
very easy. I 3 steps verification, but I cannot mine a coin because I will need like a big
Mm-hmm,
warehouse to do that.
yeah. Yeah. Okay. Ah, makes sense. That's interesting. And do you can choose for how long you want to
Yeah,
hold
yeah,
it,
yeah,
right?
yeah. There are different options based on the
Mm,
platform and based on the coin itself. And of course,
mm-hmm,
this is like the competitive advantage, the competitive the competition that is growing between different platforms. So I don't know.
mm,
I offer you the staking for staking like 6%, and you stake it for 1 year, or I offer you like 3%, but you can stake it for 1 month, 2 months. So
mm,
if you really want to sell it, and if you, of course, this is staking is good for people that wants to hold their coin in the long
yeah.
term, but it's something so new that I really don't
Mm,
know don't know more
okay.
than that.
And basically, at the same time, it kind of like you get double interest for in general that the coin is just going up in value, and also you get that
Yeah,
percentage of
yeah,
taking. Yeah.
yeah.
Ah, that makes
Exactly.
sense. Can you do that on Coinbase?
Yeah, you can do it on Coinbase, you can do it on crypto.com, you can do it
Mm,
on BlockFi.
mm-hmm.
I'm sure there are others. We can see now.
Uh,
Let's see.
I
Let's
I
see.
just
Best
saw
plat.
the
You just
ad
sold?
from I just saw the ad on crypto.com that they started to do NFTs. I think I just saw 3 days ago.
Yeah, yeah,
Is it?
probably.
The,
Yeah, because on this month, yeah, crypto.com also launched their NFT. But anyway, yeah, I can see like now top staking service providers. It's Figment Networks. Another one is Stake Capital.
mm-hmm.
Another one is Binance, Coinbase, Qcoin, Kraken. Yes, these are some of them, but yeah, I don't know which is more convenient. Of
There's
course, it depends on how much crypto you've got, and of course,
yeah,
which platform do you
but
use?
there are so many new ones. How would you choose it? I would go just with the oldest name.
If a new one doesn't really offer you something so unique, special that you really believe in it, but you need to know the management, you need to know
Yeah.
what's it's going on. My personal advice, because what I will do, it's just
Mm.
pick up one of the ones that's got a really good past,
Reputation.
a really good reputation story.
Mm.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and
That that's crazy that these all exchanges and they will start to do
yeah,
a bit of
yeah,
NFTs, right? Like
yeah.
crypto.com. I didn't know that they're into
Yeah,
actually NFT.
they launch it a lot this month. They are on the drop side. So they in the sense that they make partnerships with like famous artists or like Snoop Dogg and
Mm.
all this stuff, and they don't have like a marketplace for the moment in which
Yeah.
you can buy NFTs, but you can also buy them during the drops. So
Okay,
it's
so it's
like,
only during the drop, yeah?
yeah, it's only during the drop, and so me and we cannot upload it. So it's just
Mm-hmm.
for fame for the moment. Whereas Snoop Dogg, Boss
Special.
Logic, Aston
Mm-hmm.
Martin, and yes, these ones.
Oh,
Oops.
interesting. And then you just hold it there on the crypto.com.
Yeah, he hold it there in the crypto.com. Exactly.
Oh,
He
that's
hold them
crazy.
there.
There's so many upcoming, but I think the biggest name
Yeah,
will
man.
remain.
It's moving very fast. I'm having
Yeah,
difficulties to stay every day inside this world, but luckily
yeah,
I'm following like all the pages on Instagram and websites that can show me every day which are the innovations, because a lot of
yeah,
one
yeah,
don't want to lose this train, and it's very
yeah.
interesting.
That's
This
great.
is the infrastructure that is building now, and we will see the effects in the future.
Yeah.
But is there like some NFTs drop that you're going to buy next? I don't know. Is there something that you want to flip in? No.
I think I was looking into there's some really good art, but I don't know. I'm still waiting because there are so many people who still didn't do any drop like a proper artist. But I don't know. I'm just waiting to see what's gonna happen. It's
Hmm.
a bit feels
Hmm.
too early because so much is happening, but
Yeah.
at the same time, uh, you want to see who's really serious about this.
Yeah.
You want to have somebody like people mentality who's really
Yeah.
into this, not just for the hype and everything, but actually creating was already in this industry.
Yeah.
Because I saw lots of good 3D artists, they're just dropping pieces
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
without any like idea behind. There's just some nice visuals, but there's not so much of artistic background. And I
Yeah.
really
Yeah.
appreciate when some piece really has something like people does really good side of the technical
Yeah.
artwork, aesthetics, everything, and also you have a bit of the idea of
Yeah.
what the artwork is about. You have a bit of humor and a bit of
Yeah.
everything. And the other 3D artists they make like a sick artworks, but there's like a no idea, nothing there. It's cool, it's visual, but then would I hold it for what?
Yeah. For what?
It could be. That's why you need to really like it something. So I see some pieces, and yeah. Some people are doing great job. So hopefully I'll get something maybe next month,
Huh. Huh.
just to
Huh.
start little collection.
Let me know. Let me know what. I think that this year I'm going to buy one NFT.
Mm,
Just one, in the sense that I'm going to take all my money for, first of all, kill every emotion and say, oh, I want it, I want it, I want it. But I'm
yeah,
going to just keep one, check,
yeah.
keep all the money for one and say, okay, that's that
Mm,
when, because if I keep studying every day, I know that when that's something
oh,
that I will always love is going to drop, I will recognize it and say, okay, I want it.
yeah,
this is very useful for me. For example, Gary Vaynerchuk the other day posted something that said, "Who has got my NFTs that we're going to create? It will have like an all pass tickets for my events and
Yeah.
like lunch with me." This stuff,
Mm.
of course, I'm not going to buy his NFTs. This is not so interesting. It's useful, but not so interesting for me.
It's cool. Yeah, it's cool that he's doing it.
Yeah, it's cool, but not so cool for in the sense for me that okay, I say okay, I want to buy
Yeah.
this. I
I
think
think it has more value like like teaching material from his side, to explain people better what it is
yeah,
when he
yeah,
actually does it and explains how he's gonna use it. So I think
yeah,
it has more value of for him as a content
yeah,
than
yeah,
actual
yeah, yeah,
piece because whoever wants to see him, they're gonna see him. Plus,
yeah,
you need to see him once.
yeah,
That's it if you want to, otherwise everything is out there. But it's just a good tool to just demonstrate how it works and what can you do. And, he will take something uh, from a creative perspective. As he mentioned, he didn't want to make something just like a picture of me
yeah,
or something and just upload it. But
yeah,
yeah, yeah, this is just so funny. I'm on OpenSea like every day checking what's happening, and
yeah.
everything
Let's
is like that's why
let's
they did. Did you notice they do now new things? They introduce likes, they
so
introduce views.
the likes. So the
Yeah,
like button. Ah,
yeah, likes, views. Well,
yeah.
yeah, they're doing a bit of
Because
that
sorry,
interactive thing.
because before how do you create interactions with NFT? So why an NFT in OpenSea was more visible than
Yeah,
another? Just because it was dropped from a famous artist and it was
I
decided
think
by
so.
the OpenSea team. Yeah,
Yeah, I think you just drag your own audience if you can. Otherwise, I don't know how people can find you there. Somebody was asking me, "Oh, how do you find the buyers?" I have no idea because everyone were anonymous and there's no way to say like thank you or something. It's
mm-hmm.
just anonymous. Nobody has names. It's just a random numbers.
Yeah,
And but they did at least one good thing: the verification at the beginning, because now you can open and see like amazing artwork, but
yeah,
then you don't know if it's real.
yeah. But now yes, now I can see that this is
Since
real.
very
This is
beginning.
this is not stolen. This is not okay.
Yeah, it's verified, and
Yeah,
especially what I try to do as well, just to put all my links, even email address, everything, so you know that it is a real account because
okay.
it's difficult to control if somebody would start making copies
But
or something.
okay. But at the same, if I want to open an account on OpenSea, I still don't have to pay anything, right?
Yeah, yeah, exactly. But that's why it's a good that aspect of verification that you're a bit
Yeah,
protected as a buyer and as an artist, because you don't want to see
yeah,
your pictures appearing from random accounts
yeah. And
and
how
selling.
I don't know how do they verify it. How do they
Uh,
especially if you are not famous. I don't know how do they verify
I
it.
think the way I did, I think it took me 1 week. When I register, I just put all my links in the bio,
Uh
and they just verified because I was also tagging them in the stories, so they knew that at the same time I
okay,
registered, and
okay.
uh, I think that's the way. I'm not sure if in
Okay,
the
so
future
I
they're
think
gonna
yeah,
change something.
I think they've got like an AI that shows all your profile. So maybe if you post it like before on Instagram, I think there
Yeah,
is an AI that says, okay, this image on the web, in which date, what was the first time that it appeared, and if
yeah,
it appeared on your profile, it means that yeah, it's probably yours.
yeah.
But if you haven't
50-50.
Yeah, 50-50, yeah. But if you but if you haven't posted before on your profile, it can be an issue. I don't know. No, because maybe they see that okay, that's your first time. Do you need like to prove that you build it in the sense that I don't know, you pass them like the Photoshop files or something
I
like that?
think,
No,
you know what, on Rarible, I think they asked me to send, not, they didn't ask me, but
the
they had like a guidelines, I think, to send them an email.
the
Uh,
projects like
yeah, to send like a layer. So how
uh,
it was done at the beginning, basically mid,
the
and
layers, really the layers of
yeah,
huh.
yeah. So I think Rarible asked that, and OpenSea, I think they just verified over some time.
Yeah. And I saw before about layers an article that says that there
Yeah,
are like some NFTs that you can buy only the layers of the project. So different people can buy this like cumulative NFT in which you own a piece of the art.
yeah.
And this so a non-fungible token, a unique fungible token is owned in different parts. It
Mm,
remembers me like the Exodia parts of the body of Yu-Gi-Oh! That one, my
yeah.
best friend has got the right arm, I got the head, and we put them all together, and this was like limited edition. Oh my god!
Yeah.
I hope I have them somewhere. I had like the Exodia parts. You know, I when I was a kid, I
Oh,
had like a lot of Pokemon cards,
yeah.
and for me, like when I became a teenager, I say, okay, I'm not a child anymore. I'm going to
Burn it.
burn all my Pokemon cards. And man, if I didn't do it now, I'll be millionaire because I had some crazy cards that now I can see people that sell them for
Mm,
thousands of pounds. So for the
yeah.
advice for kids, don't burn your cards. Don't keep everything,
Toys.
everything. Keep everything. Your also your the ancient words of your
Your
grand your
clothes.
yeah, your clothes, everything. You keep everything because you don't know that
Food.
one
Keep
day,
all the food.
yeah, yeah, one day there will be a crazy one say that for any reason will maybe wants to buy it for I don't know which amount of dollars.
Yeah, that's actually true. That's actually true. But now you're like the guy who threw his hard drive with the 7,000 bitcoins.
And
Did you
or the
hear
other,
that story?
yeah, there are also stories of people that like forget their passwords of
Yeah,
like of their drive. Oh my god,
crazy.
literally can.
Perhaps their home address and exclamation mark.
So easy. So do you think that like other than OpenSea you are going to join other platforms in the
Well, these platforms, they're doing this wacky thing that they're doing this invitations only and stuff like this. It's so funny.
members
Like,
only? Yeah.
yeah. What is that? Chat club, uh, that new thing that everyone is joining, like a
Chat.
podcast.
Clubhouse.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like a
Clubhouse.
clubhouse. So everything
Yeah.
is the invite only. I remember I got one invite. I never even looked into that thing. But
I've got an interesting channel from Clubhouse that I use it very few times because I've got only the iPad, but I've got a lot of other stuff to
yeah,
listen here. But I think there is an interesting channel to you can find it on the fourth episode of the podcast. Zach Ritchie,
mm,
and he linked me a very interesting channel for NFTs where you can talk with a lot of NFTs creators and people that
mm,
are from America and that are in this world.
mm.
If you want.
Oh, yeah. That's why if it's everything uploaded just on YouTube, you find it and listen to this. So that's why I think this marketplace is just creating this invites and everything, trying to look, special. It's
Yeah.
come on, like relax.
Yeah, there is no special. There is.
Yeah, like that one, Maker's Place or Space. So when they did this drop, their website went down. Yeah, when people did the first drop, the website servers went down when 10,000 people was on the website. Then they have no two-factor verifications.
Oh,
So it's at that time. So I went, deleted my card details. Thanks, because to Coinbase, basically, if you know your password, you have your phone and email. It's
yeah,
very difficult to log in. And
yeah.
on that maker space, you can just go there, remember my password. You can go to Apple Store and log into your account.
No,
It's
no.
it's crazy. But if you want to upload artwork, you need to submit, give your blood test, and everything. It's
I have blood test your DNA, yeah.
it's just so funny. And you know what? I was verifying myself using MetaMask, uh, and it was crashing. I even downloaded the Chrome, especially to use the MetaMask. It was
Not so
keep
good.
crashing, and
Not
I
so
wanted just
good.
to tweet it, guys, relax with this.
Do you think like that MetaMask is going to stay, or do you think that it will be substituted from something else?
Well,
Or
you
do you
know
think
what?
that,
It
or do you
worries
think,
me that
that it's a useful tool, MetaMask, or just we are seeing it in this first step of NFTs trading, or we are going to see, or it's going, or it's here, it is going to stay.
I don't know. When I logged in, you create like a 20-word
Yeah.
password there.
Yeah.
So that's why
Like pasta, chill, and strange words mixed together. Like.
exactly. So I'm logged in on my phone, but if I would need to log in anywhere else, I wouldn't know because they give you just random words. So just for that, I have it, but
I
and
think
it
you need
didn't
to
work.
write it. I think you need to write them.
Yeah, but then what's the point of you know
Yeah,
it will
yeah,
be same thing with the hard drive. I think you can reset it or receive those secret words, but that's just making too complicated. Just make
yeah,
three-factor verification, and
yeah.
also,
That's too
you
much.
know,
Yeah.
another tweet, MetaMask, relax. 5 words will be enough. You don't need to write like a poem.
21, yeah. Yeah. Relax, please. And let's make us mint our NFTs.
Yeah,
So,
I think this episode you can call it just relax.
yeah, chill, NFTs chill. We are going to go this
Yeah,
way. Yeah, NFT chill. Okay, I'll definitely use this title, and for all the listeners that are watching to this, your testimonials, we are going to use this title.
yeah. I
NFTs chill.
think a lot of people have this frustration because when these platforms make
Yeah,
it difficult not just to upload, to register, but to do anything, that's why I wouldn't use like MetaMask. Looks a nice interface and everything, but just that login aspect, you're gonna change the phone in 1 year. Again, you need to reset everything. It's already difficult to log into
yeah,
your Instagram,
yeah,
if you set up your phone. And then imagine all these wallets. It's crazy.
yeah, yeah,
Uh,
yeah. No, you made me think about, like, okay, because you said MetaMask and Instagram, so you made me think about the future of social media in
mm,
the NFTs world, and I saw that this is what is about to burn now. This is Nifty's. I can show you here.
hmm
I posted like on Instagram a week ago. Nifty's announces his first NFT focused social media platforms for creators, collectors, and curators, with backing of major
mm,
investors as Cuban. Six leading technology VC firms investing in pioneering team led by Jeff Marsilio. So we are going to see, like, soon the first social media for NFTs, and this is interesting
mm,
because what I was hearing about NFTs and social media, that basically all the contents that you can see now on the social medias are, they are owned by the, for example, Instagram. They are owned by
mm,
Instagram itself, so we don't
mm,
own the contents that are there. Same for YouTube and all this stuff. But
yeah.
if we create, I'm very curious to see like the interface of that. If we
Mm,
create a social media in which the social media itself doesn't own the contents anymore, because but they are contents from for that I own a piece, I own my contents. This will be very interesting to know. What do you think
Mm.
about?
But it depends what can you do with that. If you own your social media content, it's okay, but can you monetize it somehow or what's the actual value? And I think when you have this niche social media platforms, you'll have only like a collectors or artists, mainly artists, and you'll be in the bubble, you won't be reaching people who wants to learn or are interested in collecting. You mainly will have like 90% of artists and will be like Twitter. My Twitter is just every post, show me your artwork. I have one
Yeah.
Ethereum.
Yeah.
you know so it will be like my Twitter now is just
Yeah,
shill posts, only
sure.
shill your NFTs.
Yeah,
So
I
you
think
need to
yeah,
have regular people.
yeah, I think it can add the value in the sense that, or we will see like that maybe social media becomes like more marketplace, because there is something that I wasn't understanding so much, that Instagram changed like
Mm,
in the feed, no, in the feed, sorry,
mm,
in the homepage, they put it under here the shopping. Like
yeah.
there is the home, the research,
Oh,
the reel, the shopping, and the profile. So
let's see
why they
if
did
I
that?
have.
Why they did that? I never shopped anything on Instagram. So but why they did
Oh
that?
no, I
Maybe
never clicked that.
I never ever click. This is my first time clicking that, probably, and I never
Mine too.
shopped any nothing there. But if they
Yeah,
did it,
because you
they
get
want
relevant
to.
content.
Yeah, yes, you can shop by content. You see like a dress that is wearing someone, and you say, "Oh, I want it," and you can buy it. And
Oh, perfect mini skirt.
yeah, yeah. And so what they did, I think that they want to transform this kind of social media that we know
Yeah.
today, like more in a marketplace, more and more a
Mm,
marketplace. But of course, not everyone has got money to spend every day like we spend clicks and likes every
yeah.
day. So
Yeah.
we need to create like a new currency for the social, and of course one is crypto, but I think it's not enough, in the sense that
Mm,
if the social media are going to become marketless like NFT social media, if every content has got a value, what does it mean for like our everyday scrolling on social media, that I share with you like not only the content but the price value, the content of it. So it because a lot of people today share contents that doesn't mean
mm,
anything, it doesn't have a value.
yeah.
But if tomorrow every content that they share really creates a value, so it really becomes a job itself, creating contents, that can be interesting. I think that there
Yeah.
is something similar to what we are going to see. I really don't know the dynamics and what they are developing,
You know
but
what would be cool if when you can mine on your just a normal computer on GPU, CPUs, on the RAM, when you can mine. If somebody likes it or follows you, then you can use their computer's RAM to mine some cryptos,
yeah,
and it goes to your wallet,
yeah,
something like that.
it would be amazing. Yeah, but it's like at the beginning with Bitcoin. I could like yeah create Bitcoin with my computer, but I
Oh
was
yeah,
like 10
did you
years old,
see
so
did you see breaking news that there's no chips in the world?
there are no.
No chips like which one is AMD, Nvidia. There's
No
no chips
chips.
for
No chip.
yeah
No, no. What? Really? They're.
shortage. Even car manufacturers doesn't have enough chips. So they're saying like we have for now, but not for long.
And why? Because I think that thanks to COVID, like a lot of people started to really use their computer more than they use it before, and so they want
Or
a
just for
better chip,
mining.
or just for mining. But
Yeah,
I
mostly
I
mostly
wrote
for
I
mining.
read the other day there are like, I don't know, then the number is good. From what
Mm,
I read, and let's see again, there are like 100,000 miners in the world. Miners in the
mhm.
world. Let's see if there are really 100,000 of them, because in that case there are not so much. So statistics 65. It's here it tells me that in China they're like the 65% of miners by April 2020, and the other one in the United States, then Russia, Kazakhstan, Malaysia, Iran, Canada, Germany,
Where it's nice and
Norway, and
cold.
Venezuela. Yeah, yeah, where it is cold, because of course you have got like hardware that are going to
Yeah.
be very hot, so you need to get them cold.
But
Hmm.
that's why, and also Nvidia, they said they will lock their
No, 1 million, no 100,000, 1 million. Assuming all pools have
mm,
similar numbers, they are likely to be over 1 million unique individual mining bitcoins. Bitcoins. Then, yeah, we have to see.
yeah.
So
So
about we
perhaps
are,
maybe 10 million.
hmm, probably. I don't know. Yeah,
How would you calculate it?
I don't know, because
Exactly. You just fill the form.
they don't even know themselves, because like they're not like name or surname on the blockchain. You are like a code. So
Yeah,
how do you calculate them? So
yeah, exactly.
you can see like maybe in which nation, because geographically you can see where more blockchain, more blocks of the blockchain are closed
Mm.
every x second,
But
minutes,
you don't know
hours. I don't
who
know.
owns and how many
No,
computers, you know.
no, no, you don't know. You don't
That's
know.
why it could be one guy with the whole factory of the
No, I don't
equipment.
think so, but I don't. But it would be funny. It would be very fun. That maybe there is
Yeah,
just
but
one Bitcoin miner in the world that is like the richest man in the world. He's
but
got.
that's crazy that they're running out of the chips, and you see Nvidia, they're releasing their new graphics card that will be locked, so you cannot like use it 100%, so miners wouldn't get that, and that's for
Hmm.
gamers only.
Oh, I didn't know it. That's so funny.
Yeah,
Hmm.
yeah, yeah. So the only way basically to protect gamers, so they're gonna
Yeah.
lock it.
Yeah.
So, but you know, last time they did, I think they did a few years ago, and somebody just unlocked it anyways.
Because of course it's for likes for some nerds it doesn't have to be
Yeah,
so difficult, and I think also for minors, but it would be funny
you
to see
can
that if,
unlock anything.
yeah, you can unlock everything. If they build something that can be unlockable, there will be someone that can unlock it.
Exactly. But that's why the prices went up, and then after the crash,
and
you
let's
have
see
so many used cards.
let's see Nvidia stock how it's going in like, oh, today Nvidia stocks grow. Oh man, what happened today? I'm seeing
A,
now the Nvidia stock. Today the market opened that the Nvidia stock was $570 per stock,
mm,
and it's now at 610. So like $40 in one day for a stock.
yeah,
That's a
and look,
lot. It's
and look,
5%. Why? What happened today with Nvidia? Arises
and
as
look
it
what
is
happened
better
with
than expected. Ah, okay, probably they
earnings.
released the
I
yeah
think was
the
in the earnings today. And also have a look at AMD, went down 5%.
exactly the AMABEC. They are the two biggest competitors. Yeah,
Yeah,
so
and AMDs are used for Teslas, I think.
yeah, yeah. What?
So
Sorry.
So they're using AMD chips for Teslas.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so it's strange that, but I think it was earnings. But still, how you can go down when there are shortages?
I don't know. So
Yeah,
yes, yes,
so
they released the document of first fiscal quarter, and they report as much as 150 million in revenue, up from a previous estimate of 50 million. So this is why it grows so much. Wow, I love Nvidia and AMD company. I would like to have enough money to invest in them, but
you can get a small piece and hold it.
yeah, yeah.
Did you
I
ever
want
use Snapchat?
I never yeah, I use very few. It's not for a few time long time ago, but I didn't
Yeah,
love Snapchat so much. And the fact is, then later was born Instagram, so I always used Instagram. And then when Instagram created Instagram stories, I thought the Snapchat was
yeah,
like that.
exactly. Same feature. So me too. I downloaded. I couldn't sign up for some reason. They wanted like everything. I think face scan, fingerprint, everything, sign up verifications. So I just deleted and I never used it. And you can still see that they're still alive. I
Yeah,
don't know
I
who
think
uses this.
I think that for I don't know in Italy we didn't use it so much. So I think they
Mm,
just moved the market in another place where maybe let's see the Snapchat most countries. Let's see. I think that they moved another country. Audience size India. India a lot. India, United States is first with 100 millions. India
mm,
second with 74 millions. Then France,
mm,
United Kingdom, and Saudi Arabia, Mexico.
mm.
Yeah, I think
Oh wow.
these are like countries that in which Snapchat arrived later. This is like I think
Mm,
the circle that they are doing. Like they started with the biggest countries, Europe,
yeah,
and then they moved in other smaller countries because
yeah,
personally in Italy I didn't me my community my friends people around me I didn't see them really using a lot. Instagram was
yeah,
enough. Also
yeah.
because it's of course at least you don't use it for like for working.
No,
You
because you respect yourself.
yeah yeah
No,
yeah
that's why I never used it and I never understood what is that. Basically, stories and they disappear. But so, what's the point? Instagram just copied and that's it. You do everything there.
yeah. How Instagram is copying TikTok now with the reels.
Everything.
Yeah, they're
If
copying
if you
everything.
don't sell to Zuckerberg, he's just gonna copy paste it.
Yeah, yeah, you can do it. And in the open source world that
Yeah,
we'll see on the blockchain, we will see it more and more and more. A
yeah.
lot to
He'll
copy,
go just open source, copy paste, CSS,
copy
HTML, and
paste. But it's amazing because I was hearing our Ravikant that said when once a problem is solved because I don't really know how the web works from a coder's
mm,
perspective, but I listened to another Ravikant saying like on a YouTube video when a problem is solved on the blockchain,
mm,
it's solved forever for everyone. So
mm,
that's the good point of open source that you can share like solution. You can share like
mm.
a solution for everyone very more easily in the world from one part to another.
But you know what's annoying? That there's no customer service.
We will see. Maybe I don't know. Maybe I don't think so. Customer. So hey, how
You
can I do it? You need to ask to other people in the community. They will be the community will be the customer service of itself.
Yeah, so that's why, to be honest, that's how it works so far. Any solution, for example, if I do like web development or something, I go and you find a solution. So that's amazing thing that actually, if you ask a question, you already will find an answer because like thousands of people had same issue.
Yeah, 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 yeah,
So that's amazing that it works.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
But
Yeah, I usually
it's
look for answers like on Reddit. On Reddit, I found them most
Yeah,
most.
yeah,
Yeah,
but it was so funny. You know, when you do transaction and you have gas fees for slow, fast, and normal. So I tried slow, I tried fast, and it takes as much time. It says 4 minutes. I hold it my computer maybe half an hour, and then says like, "Oh, don't close the screen,"
yeah.
and I hold it for half an hour. Shows it that it's still pending. So I thought, okay, I'm just gonna close the computer. I closed, and maybe after 2 hours, I got notification. Okay, you sent it.
But what were you trying to do? Why there
I
is?
was moving from wallet to Coinbase, and there was like a $2 difference between fast and slow. So I thought,
Yeah,
okay, I'll use the
I
luxury
just
service.
fast.
Yeah, exactly, luxury service. So it stayed there forever, and that's it. In 2 hours, I received notification that it's okay. It's been
So
verified.
2 hours to transfer this wallet from wallet to Coinbase.
Yeah, yeah. But I noticed at the same time that
And
was
how much you paid?
evening.
How much you paid?
I think it was like maybe $4,
Okay,
six,
$4.
eight, six, something like that. Yeah. So I think fast was like a six, slow
But
was like a four.
is it a fixed percentage, or is it based on the amount of dollars coins that you've got in your wallet?
I think supposed to be fixed. I think was fixed. Yeah, I
Okay.
think so. I think so. But I noticed when I was minting the actual artworks, I was waiting until Ethereum will go a bit down, so it will
Yeah.
get cheaper. So was it just keep refreshing and just checking? Okay, I'm gonna mint it when it will go down a little bit.
Wow, crazy. So we need to get faster on it. The 2 hours are allowed.
Yeah, but that's crazy. Imagine if you would like to buy a coffee, you go to the shop, okay, it's being verified, and it's
Hey,
keeps
I
spinning
got a
there.
meeting. I need to go.
Yeah, and they now you have to wait until you pay, you know? So this is strange, but I noticed it happened twice in the evening. At the same time was like 7 o'clock, 6 o'clock, and was slower. And morning worked quickly. So I don't know. Is it that someone is sleeping on the other side of the world or something?
Or maybe it's based on the location, so it's like the network power around you in the UK, and maybe in the morning
Mm,
more people are not like you, that you are minting and you are transferring stuff. Maybe normal people are like at job at work in the morning, so maybe it recognized that. I don't know, or maybe
yeah,
I don't think it's based globally. It will be
yeah.
very heavy to have like the different points
Mm.
of this blockchain that works globally in the same moment. I think they're based on the different nations, different time zones.
Because also first time when I was uploading on Rarible, it charges you like as well verification fee or something. I think was like $8, and I thought, okay, I uploaded on OpenSea, let's try on Rarible,
Yeah,
and it charged me as well. It was spinning forever, like
yeah,
loading, 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 and then
yeah.
at the end I just closed the computer. I said, okay, we'll see, we'll see what happened, and later maybe in 4 hours was uploaded and I was charged. So the one thing I learned that if you close the computer, it most likely will go through. But
So if
it's
you switch off the computer, it works. If your computer is on, it
yeah,
doesn't work.
yeah. And another advice:
That's the
use
trick.
cheap.
Remind, that's a trick. Yeah.
Exactly, and use cheap because for me it showed like slow was 19 minutes and fast was much more expensive, like 4 minutes. Same 4 hours.
Okay.
So
crazy.
I don't know. It can be my internet connection or anything like that.
It would be probably, I don't know. But how is your five? Have you got 5G? Have you got 5G on your on your mobile phone or no? Or you
Oh
use?
no, on the flat Earth we don't use 5G.
Do
I
you
use
have you got like that the bag on your head to protect you from the
I
signals
got
of
foil around the screen, and also you don't use 5G because you will flip the planet like a pancake. So no way.
That's crazy. Oh
No,
my
to be
god.
honest, in London there's no 5G because you have barely 4G in some places, but they did the test. They went even to stand next to the 5G router and didn't hit the speed that it's officially 5G. So they said like 20 years ago that 5G will be like a real 5G will be in 2025, 2024, because you need to put all the antennas, cables, all the
Yeah,
infrastructure, And
yeah.
they're selling already 5G phones like 2 years ago. And there's no 5G unless
It's not
you're
for
in
sure.
particular area. Yeah, it,
But like the companies that creates like cell phones, like how do you say
yeah.
it? The subscriptions for cell phones to utilities, like
Oh yeah,
they
that
say,
that's
oh, you've
great.
got 5G, but you cannot really have it in the
No,
future. You
exactly.
will have five. You If you buy this telephone now,
Yeah,
you will have 5G, but in the future.
yeah. But you pay a subscription now.
Yeah, but you need to pay now. Okay,
Exactly. I
man.
saw the
Yeah,
documentary. The guys went
yeah,
with the actual phone and then device that monitors the actual speed, the download speed, and everything. And
yeah,
basically, it never hit it. It hit it at some particular places in the city, and then in some uh, other areas outside London, and that's it.
yeah.
And they said so it doesn't really hit the actual speed that it is 5G, and it's really bad connection. I don't know how other people are using like a Vodafone or anything, but you don't have really good connection here.
So that's funny. So man, I think that we've had a long chat. Now I've got a family to stay with. No, it's not true. I don't have no family. I'm alone at home. But but I'm going to have like maybe another call with. But there is one of my friends that is calling me and say, "Hey, give me a call because since you moved in the UK, you
Yeah,
didn't make us a call." And I say, "Okay, it's
because
good."
you're famous now. That's why. Just
You're
block him.
hey, I'm going. I have too many NFT podcasts. I cannot talk with you about. Or otherwise, you want to talk about NFTs. And yes, I was thinking,
Exactly.
but a lot of my friends in Italy, they are very mad about football. So, but I can like do something with them on
Yeah.
Sorare. That is
To be
like
honest, I don't
an
follow as well.
yes, but I'm not so interested in this, but I think that I can do something with my friends. So if there is
Mm,
something here interested in joining this community of football, of mad for football, we're going to do something soon or not so soon about Sorare. So
at some
like
point.
yeah, so at some point. So yeah, we are going to buy some NFTs of
Mm,
some because anyway, I had like the Panini cards from Panini. These are brand.
mm,
At least there was in Italy. So cards of footballers. I've
mm,
got all the all the footballers in Italy, like for years when I was a child. So it's some kind of collectible that
mm,
it always been here.
mm.
And I
A
also
classic.
did yeah, a classic. So I also did Fanta. I don't know how to say in English. I say Fanta Calcio. Maybe it's
I say font as well.
Fanta Soccer. I don't know. And it seems
Oh,
like
okay.
that's so rare. It's like this mix from fantasy football and
Yeah.
collectives of football. So if this is
Hmm.
going to happen, if it's the way, okay, I could join with some friends and see if there is like market opportunity there. Also because Italy and UK,
Yeah.
they're very two strong nations for football. So we've got
Yeah.
like the knowledge of it in our culture.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Okay, man. So let's update when there will be the 5G in London.
Yeah.
Let's see.
5G. So we have a few topics that we covered. So people
Yeah,
need to relax with 5G. It's not
yeah,
there. Okay.
yeah.
What else
Yeah.
was it? Maker's Maker's Place. They can relax with invitations with a foundation app as well.
Please relax,
Relax.
yeah. And also
Not a mask.
so that's the purpose
Three-word
of the
password.
that's the purpose of this episode. Just relax with the NFT
Summary.
world, please. Relax with the NFT world. Study it. Don't get stuck in FOMO and study it. We have got all the life for, especially for me, like Gen Z. We've got all the life for NFTs, so just study it, enjoy it. It's very funny word, but don't buy all the stuff that appears in front of you.
Exactly. And maybe don't buy 3D NFTs because world is flat.
That's the last advice from my from my brother Gus. With this, we are going to wish you good night or good day. Depends on which part of the world you are. And
And Merry
see you soon,
Christmas.
man. Merry Christmas. See you soon,
When
man.
did you record this? Oh, in December.
Yeah, December 2019. We're in a world without COVID. It's pure
We
COVID.
were so ahead.
We are pure NFTs here. We are like creating NFTs now for the first time.
Time travelers.
I hope so one day. We will time travel, but this will be another episode in the future.
Yeah.
Bye bye, man. Thank you for joining.
See you. Thank
See
you.
you.